Welcome to the 205th episode of Maryland's Missing and the Murdered. Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel that covers the topic of missing and or murdered individuals from the state of Maryland. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified when the next cases are released. On July 8th, 2021, police were called to the 1700 block of Athens Court in Belair, Maryland, for a stabbing call. When police arrived, they found 17-year-old Christopher Kerfoot suffering from stab wounds. He was taken to the hospital where he passed away. Christopher's brother relayed to police that he was awakened by knocking on the sliding glass door to the basement at 5 a.m. Chris came in. He was bent over and bleeding. He kept repeating, quote, "Frank did it," end quote. His brother only knew one Frank, and he directed police to Snapchat. Chris knew Frank from school, as Frank sold vape pens to students, and he would speak with Chris through Snapchat. Looking at Snapchat, police found a message from Chris to Frank at 4:15 a.m. The message had a map of M&T Bank on Agora Drive. At 4:46 a.m., Frank replied that he was waiting. Police discovered a blood trail from Chris's house to the Half Pint Sports Pub, which is now known as Lib's Grill, which is across the street from M&T Bank. Police identified Frank as being 19-year-old Frank Hudson from Aberdeen, Maryland. When police questioned Frank, he admitted that Chris punched him and pulled him out of the car. Frank said that he was afraid that Chris was going to rob him, so he stabbed him twice. The knife was recovered from a nearby dumpster and tested for DNA. Frank Hudson was charged with second-degree murder, manslaughter, and weapon charges. His trial began in late March, early April 2023. During trial, evidence stated that the knife was found in a dumpster near Hudson's home. Also revealed was Hudson told police that he thought he was waiting for a female, and when Chris showed up, there was a fight in and outside of his car. Chris Kerfoot was stabbed 3 times and was bitten on the arm. Chris's DNA was found on the driver's side door, and Hudson's DNA was on the knife. On April 3rd, 2023, Frank Hudson was convicted of voluntary manslaughter and carrying a concealed weapon. On April 11th, he filed for a new trial. On June 8th, 2023, Frank Hudson was sentenced to 7 years in prison. Thank you for joining me this week. If there's a Maryland's Missing or Murder case you'd like to see on this channel, email me at marylandsmissing@gmail.com. Twitter is Maryland's M&M. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Sources will be listed in the outro. I will see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.